Sparky was perfect for this city because he was a working man. He always considered himself a blue-collar guy who identified with the working people, and they identified with him. When we went to any city, he never went to fancy restaurants. We'd get sandwiches and eat up in the room. Now, the way it worked on the road, the manager always got a suite, and there would be a living room in the middle and two bedrooms on either side, a bedroom on either side. He'd be in one bedroom, I'd be in the other. So when we were playing an exhibition game on our way out of spring training one year, we played it in Washington, D.C. And I forget the name of the hotel, but it was literally the presidential suite. It had to have 2,000 square feet in there. There was a kitchen, a couple of entertaining rooms, about 3 bedrooms. And in one of the rooms, there was a grand piano. I mean, this was impressive. You could go in there and get lost for a week. And we were remarking it. Well, Sparky was so excited, he called all the coaches up. You know, he said, "Come on up here. You got to see this room. You got to see this room." It was unbelievable. After they went, you know, we were pretty hungry, and he said, "Hey, Dan, I noticed on the way in, there was a Burger King only about 2 or 3 blocks from here. Run out and get me a couple of burgers." So we went out. I got some Burger Kings, and we ate them in this, I think we put them up on the piano.
That's a good story, because that does kind of really gives people an idea of, you know, eating Burger King at the grand piano. That's pretty awesome. I hate to go back to this, but I just want to make sure we have it on the audio right. But how's his family doing? You said you were there a few weeks ago.
I was there about 3 weeks ago, and you know, it was, you could see Sparky was slowing down considerably. He had been slowing down for a while, but I mean, this was markedly different. And when I left, I knew it was pretty serious, but his wife, Carol, is a remarkably strong woman, and she has handled this with unbelievable courage. His kids are mature. They recognize that the quality of life that they wanted for their father, you know, wasn't going to be there. And that's why they agreed to put him in hospice, and it was only for 1 day, unfortunately.
And I think your story kind of underscores this, but why do you think Sparky was so loved here? I know that's kind of a broad question, but and I think we may have touched on it with the idea that he really just connected with people no matter who they were. But you know, from talking to people here in Detroit, this guy touched everybody. And why do you think that is? What about him made him so special?
Managers in baseball or coaches in football, basketball, they're measured by wins and losses. And that's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. Now you look at Sparky's numbers, 2,194 wins. Only 4 managers in history surpassed that. World champion in both leagues, 2 with the Cincinnati Reds, 1 with the Tigers. Hall of Fame in 2000. Look at those credentials. Those are great credentials, right? But his human spirit overshadowed that. And what I mean by that is he never was uppity with anybody. He could shake hands and be as comfortable with one corporation's CEO as he would with a guy on the auto plant line. He loved everybody and really fought for little people. He enjoyed being around them. He never asked for, you know, special seating in a restaurant, never took cuts in lines where people are saying, "Come on, Sparky, you can come up here." No, that's not him. And I think that's why Detroiters are good, tough people, and that's what he was, a good, tough, happened to be a major league manager, that's all.
It's amazing. I mean,